Thank you, David. I'm pleased to welcome all of our guests today. It's wonderful to be in the company of so many friends of the Foundation this afternoon. It's been my distinct pleasure and honor to serve as board chair over the last 4 years, and I'm incredibly proud to be part of this faith-based organization. I know our board and staff share that sentiment. I feel truly blessed to be part of such a rewarding mission, and my service has given me an even greater appreciation for the work the Foundation does, which makes such a difference in people's lives. Our accomplishments over the past year were a result of the efforts of many people, but none so inspirational in vision and commitment than our President and CEO, David Dombrowiak. David's heart for the community has become the heart of the Foundation, and our board members and staff willingly share their gifts and talents to expand the work of the Foundation. We have much to celebrate at Community West. We see a tremendous amount of charitable good works by generous donors, as well as many compassionate works by those of you here today that provide for our residents with critical needs. I want to take this opportunity to share some of the accomplishments since we last met. First, the Audit Committee. We have appreciated the leadership of William Reedy, who has chaired our Audit Committee for several years and served on the board since 2000. Bill Reedy recently retired and was honored for his years of service by being elevated as a life trustee of our organization. The Audit Committee oversees the quality and integrity of the accounting, auditing, and reporting practices of the Foundation. Our audit was completed in April, and Community West Foundation once again received a clean audit with no adjustments or findings. The Audit Committee is joined by our finest detail-oriented accounting staff, Dan Roth, our Chief Financial Officer, and Lisa Robel, our accountant, who continue to make efficient and effective use of our resources. They also support the Finance Committee and all other committees on financial matters. The Foundation's investments benefit from the effort and wisdom of the Investment Committee, chaired by Bill Baker. We are pleased that the Foundation's portfolio is invested and managed so successfully thanks to the help of Clearstead. Our investment portfolio's rate of return for the year was 3.8%. Last year, our portfolio balance was $117.6 million, and this year our balance is almost $119 million. An increase of $1.3 million. The growth in Community West Foundation assets is a true testament to our caring and generous community. Financial stewardship at Community West Foundation receives the highest attention to detail thanks to the Finance Committee, chaired by Chris Harrington. The Finance Committee oversees the annual budget and monitors the accuracy of our financial records. The Foundation is committed to financial responsibility and wise stewardship of our donor dollars. Next, the Advancement Committee. Mike Frucci is the chair of our Advancement Committee that is well known for their fresh, exciting ideas and insights. We welcome Claire Brim this year, our Special Events Coordinator, who organizes our events from concept to completion. She is joined by our great administrative team, staff members Maggie Crawford and Tim Bond, who offer their great support. Thanks to the work of this committee, our fundraising events continue to be very successful. Our special events and activities raised $930,000 and continue to attract support and generate many wonderful memories. Marketing and communication efforts are led by Linda Busta, who helps promote the Foundation and enhances our visibility in the community. Zach Hoon assists with social media, design of our publications materials, and video stories of legacy. Caroline Merck also helps us with writing assignments and special features about our grantee organizations and fund holders. We hold 62 donor-advised funds with an overall value of $5.5 million and 12 agency funds with a value of $11.7 million. Our SOX Plus program supports our strategic plan and has been such a vital expression of faith, helping to raise $1 million in monetary donation and in-kind items for the city's homeless. over the past few years. Our many tribes of supporters help provide socks, gloves, hats, boots, backpacks, and other necessities for those in desperate need. We have been advertising Socks Plus on radio and television, and I also encourage you to join our efforts and start your own tribe to serve the least of our brothers and sisters. Next, the nominating committee determines future candidates to the Community West Foundation Board, our Class A members. 2 dedicated women have joined the Foundation Board, and we were delighted to welcome Barbara Jacobus and Amy McMacken. Barb and Amy are a marvelous addition to our organization and will complement the wonderful mix of members who are helping to shape the future of the Foundation. The nominating committee also recommends candidates for Class A membership on the board, and we welcome Sherry Caruso, William Dillingham, and Paul Sherlock at our June board meeting. We now have 37 Class A members. Class A members are engaged and have fully participated in our Partners Board. They have attended site visits, participated in our poverty simulation, joined the book club, and opened a donor-advised fund. The Partners Board leadership opportunity is open to anyone, and if this is something you would like to pursue, I invite you to learn more because we would be honored to have you join in our work. Community West Foundation also appoints 2/3 of the membership of both the Fairview Hospital Board and the Lutheran Hospital Board. There were 4 people elected to Fairview Hospital Board, including myself, Dr. Habib Joseph Khoury, Fadi Shimon, and Dr. Sabri Ayad. Also, 2 individuals were elected to serve on the Lutheran Hospital Board, Nathan Hessler and Christopher Nance. Our grants committee is led by Marty Yulee, and we begin each meeting and take inspiration from a quote from Greek philosopher Aristotle, and we read aloud, "Anyone can give money, and it is easy, but to give to the right person, the right amount, at the right time, and for the right purpose, and in the right manner, this is not easy to do." And in this view of this, that excellence is rare and praiseworthy and noble. Over the last year, we distributed a total of $6,079,000 in grant funding. $3.3 million in grants went to support local nonprofits, and we also distributed $1.45 million to Fairview and Lutheran hospitals for the health and well-being of our community. The foundation also provides a way for people to support their favorite charities through a donor-advised fund. Thanks to our fund holders, $1.3 million was granted to directly benefit a wide variety of charities and initiatives. With the help of Peter Schindler, our senior program manager, we meet so many of you on our site visits, and this experience helps to open our eyes and hearts to the needs around us. We see firsthand the amazing work that all of you do day in and day out. The most rewarding aspect of our work is seeing the lives we have touched, the people we have served, and opportunities we have created through our grant making. One of the highlights of today's meeting is the presentation of the David and Martha Hessler Illuminating Hope Award. The award is named in honor of David and Martha Hessler, who have blessed our community and foundation with faith, hope, and love beyond compare. The work of nonprofits takes courage, compassion, and it takes love. And you can't help but fall in love with the work of our Illuminating Hope Award recipient, Youth Challenge. Youth Challenge was started in 1976 by Mary Sue Tanis, a visionary, a collaborator, and champion for children with disabilities. She was inspired to dedicate her life to helping people with disabilities find ways to participate in sports. What she created is a program that is legendary. The beauty of the program is that it is a mix of kids, teen volunteers that offer one-on-one assistance to serve the children and young adults at Youth Challenge, so they can participate in many wonderful sports and recreation programs. Mary Sue and the entire Youth Challenge team have contributed their energy, experience, commitment, and compassion to benefit children with disabilities and their families. Youth Challenge started with 10 participants and 10 volunteers back in 1976. And today, with 228 participants, 450 teen volunteers, and over 400 programs annually, this organization continues to make a difference in the lives of families throughout Northeast Ohio. It is our tribute to the entire Youth Challenge staff, and many of them are here today, that we selected them as the first recipients of the Illuminating Hope Award. It shows what respect we have for this organization. In 2016, Community West moved our office to 800 Sharon Drive in Westlake, and we rent office space from Youth Challenge, in addition to providing grant funding for the wonderful programs at Youth Challenge to help our disabled youth. We also make an additional contribution by renting our office space too. We couldn't have asked for better partners, and we couldn't have asked for better neighbors. Today, we commemorate all the efforts of so many people at Youth Challenge who have contributed their time, ideas, energy, and other assistance to serve children with disabilities. So we are delighted to celebrate the work of Youth Challenge that has facilitated inclusion, accessibility, and encouragement to individuals with disabilities that illuminate hope. The charitable component of the award is a $10,000 gift to Youth Challenge. The Illuminating Hope Award that is being presented is a small replica of the sculpture of homeless Jesus, reminding us all that we see the light of Christ radiantly shining through the work of this wonderful agency. Please join me now in welcoming Mary Sue Tanis to accept the David and Martha Hessler Award on behalf of Youth Challenge.
Just with so much humility and gratitude, we thank you for this honor. I'm very blessed today to have some of our leadership with us and our staff team. And much as Community West, without their staff team and their leadership team, who works together so well, we couldn't make so much happen. And I ride on their shoulders. I think, simply put, illuminating hope is exactly what Youth Challenge was all about. In 1976, we saw a need. There was a gap in the lives of families who had a child with a physical disability. We saw a lot of teenagers and 12-year-olds out there with a lot of energy. And the magic, when we put them together, illuminated hope. It did just that. And 40 years since, with a lot of amazing partnerships, but none such ever in our history fueled our fire at Youth Challenge as Community West has. I had mentioned to Dave earlier, it began with the Lutheran West Foundation. As we grew and changed and formed in the last 15 years, so did Community West. So we share so much in illuminating hope. It seems to specifically address what we do, what Community West does, and we're humbled to share that journey with you. Helen Keller once said, alone, we can do so little, but together we can do so much. And this award just prompts us to do more and more, only because together Community West has helped us, our partners in the community have helped us. And so sincerely, on behalf of our Board of Trustees, our Board President Lori's here, people like Charlie Cook, whose shoulders we ride on, are here. A little cameo I had to say, because Charlie was sitting behind us. And I remember the day we moved in and we had a concrete floor in what's now our beautiful gym. And people wanted us to put in a composition floor like therapy places have. And I said, no, this needs to be a hardwood floor, just like every other gym, that the ball bounces and echoes and has hoops. And next, I don't know, a month or two later, very quietly, Charlie and Barb took care of the wood floor. So much as Community West has fueled our coffers and now rents from us, which is virtually an endowment to Youth Challenge to have you rent from us. All it does is set the stage for such a bright future. Our staff is so innovative and so fresh and so ready to take the baton and run, which they have since last January. I'm honored. They want me around to help a little bit with planned giving and annual fund as we transition to the next generation. Sarah has been with us so long, and I think year to year we've trained, now we're up to about 300 to 400 teen volunteers a year. So looking back to when we started, we've activated 4,000 12 to 15-year-old kids out there that I have to admit there's about 5 of them on the staff right now in their 40s. So they say you measure success by the ones who come back. So we've been blessed with success, with the faith and the hope and the love that Bill explains. It's been there since day one. Ken Kassler's our COO, has been by my side for 17 years to make sure there was quality in everything we did. It wasn't about more rides and more vans, a bigger building, any building. It was about the kids, it was about the volunteers and how well could we do it. So we got a pretty well-honed machine, thanks to Bill and Community West. And just, we appreciate being the inaugural recipients is very flattering, but more than that, just thank you for being a friend.
Congratulations to Youth Challenge, and we look forward to hearing many more success stories from this wonderful organization. What a gift they are to the community. In our work, we are called to be messengers of hope and to carry this message out into the world when we commit our time, our talents, and our treasures. Let us all